Young Master Holt, I want to look into your eyes.
Boring.
Vince, I won't let you die. You'll recover. You must get better, do you hear me?
Nancy, listen to me. I don't think I'll make it. After I die, I'll donate my eyes. Someone will give you a sum of money then? Take the money and leave. Go study in a big city. Never come back.
Vince.
Vince is a young donor with high-quality organs. Once I remove his corneas, I'll have them sent to capital city immediately. The young master of the Holt family is waiting.
What's wrong? Does it hurt?
No. Your eyes. They're beautiful. Vince, a world without you is so hard to endure. Luckily, I found your eyes. Every time I look into these eyes, I feel like you're watching me. Forgot your eye drops again. Lincoln, you have Vince's eyes, yet you don't take care of them at all.
Young Master Holt finally decided to show up. You're with your songbird all day. It's hard to catch a glimpse of you.
Hey, young Master Holt, if I remember correctly, Nancy's already been with you for 3 years? You're not tired of her yet? You aren't serious, are you?
Serious? No way. Someone like Nancy could never join the Holts.
Young Master Holt, I heard recently your old man is planning an arranged marriage for you. Does Nancy know about this?
She doesn't need to know.
Oh? Keeping such a big thing from her? Aren't you afraid Nancy will make a scene?
Nancy and I aren't in a relationship. Just a songbird. What right does she have to make a scene? She stayed with me this long. Because she's obedient. She doesn't crave things she can't have.
Nancy.
Young Master Holt's marriage is out. Even with her temper, Nancy's going to flip.
Why are you here?
It's time for your eye drops.
Wow, she didn't react? Nancy is way too obedient. My cat isn't even this docile.
Done.
Sit for a while. I'll finish this round.
I lost. Seth, your turn.
Yara, play around with young Master Holt for me.
Okay.
Miss Jenna, I heard you're a PhD from Kyoto Medical University.
Yes.
You heard it. Young Master Holt is getting engaged. You're so smart and beautiful. Why not follow me? I can give you a status.
Seth, Nancy is mine. You want to die? Stealing from me?
Sorry, young Master Wade. I only want to be with the one I love. All I care about are Vince's eyes. Besides Vince, I don't care about anyone else. Have fun. I'm going back.
Lincoln, she's just a songbird. Why be so stingy? Tell you what, take Yara as an apology. Sound fair?
Young Master Holt.
No thanks. Too dirty for me.
Hey.
Since Lincoln is getting engaged, it's time for me to go abroad. I went to look for that CEO of the foster group. Vince's heart, it's still inside his body.
Don't worry. Once Vince's corneas are removed, I'll personally deliver them to Holt Private Hospital.
For today's surgery, the most important part isn't the corneas. It's the heart. Vince has H-negative blood, match for CEO of the Foster group. Once his heart is removed, the transplant for President Foster must happen immediately.
Today, heart transplant surgery. Rumor has it that once he recovers, he will lead his team to expand the international market in the US with no set return date?
Cyrus Foster, CEO of the Foster Group. We will meet very soon.
Nancy, with your suitcase, where are you going? Why are you throwing a tantrum with me?
You're getting engaged soon.
You like me.
I like your eyes the most.
Remember your place. Don't cross the line.
I know.
Use my supplementary card however you want. I can give you anything except my name.
Young Master Holt, I really feel that it's time for me to leave.
Where could you go without me? Don't play hard to get with me. It's boring. Kiss me. Good girl, that's more like it.
Whenever you look at me like that, I can never refuse you. Vince. His eyes when he was in love were exactly like yours. I know this is you looking at me, isn't it? Don't. I want you to look at me.
Boring. You take the lead this time.
I'm leaving soon, Vince. Maybe I'll never see your eyes again. Just let me look into your eyes one last time. Okay.
Dad,
Lincoln, the Holts have decided on an alliance with the Shaw clan. You're engaged next month, so move back to the estate starting today. Meet your fiancée tomorrow.
You're moving back to the estate? I'll pack your things. Always keep these eye drops with you and use them if your eyes feel uncomfortable.
wait for me at home, like a good girl. I'll be back in a few days.
Goodbye, Lincoln. I won't bother your life anymore. You must take good care of Vince's eyes.
Dad,
You're about to get engaged, so settle down. End those messy relationships outside.
cancel the alliance. I have no intention of getting married.
Cancel an engagement is no joke. I've already settled things with the Shaw family. I can't just back out.
It's just the Shaw family. This ally isn't worth my marriage. If you want the marriage, do it yourself.
Lincoln! How dare you talk to me like that?
Anyway, I'm absolutely not getting married. I'll see Miss Shaw at the Foster's banquet tomorrow and explain it to her personally.
You.
Hey, young Master Holt, your engagement to Roseanne is the talk of the town? Did Nancy really not make a scene?
She's not that unreasonable. Believe it or not, with one phone call, she'll appear right in front of me.
I'm sorry. The user you dialed is currently on another call. Please try again later.
Seems Nancy actually cares about your engagement.
No, she must be busy with something. She'll call back in a bit.
Young Master Holt, let me be blunt. Actually, Seth asked me to give you a message. Seth said that once you're engaged, Roseanne won't tolerate Nancy. If you're willing to give her to him, he'll trade the South City project for her.
Go back and tell him. If he targets Nancy again, it won't be easy on him.
Fine, I got it. I was just asking. Why are you so worked up? But young Master Holt, Seth wasn't wrong about everything. Who in our circle doesn't know about you and Nancy? The Shaw family has their pride to protect. If you stay entangled with Nancy after the engagement, how will you explain it to the Shaw family?
Who said I was getting engaged? This marriage won't happen.
What? You're calling off the engagement? Just for Nancy?
My business is none of your concern.
Cyrus, his heart? Is it still beating fast in your body? Vince, your heart is beating so fast.
My heart always beats fast.
Breaking. Cyrus Foster, CEO of the Foster Group, has quietly returned and will launch multiple investment projects.
Cyrus, he's back.
I'm at the Foster family welcome banquet. Sent you the location. Meet me here within half an hour. You've got nerve, Nancy. How dare you not reply to my message?
Young Master Holt. I'm Rosen.
Miss Shaw, I know our families intended for us to marry, but the elders decided this without my consent. I never agreed to it. So, I'm sorry. Our engagement is off.
Can you give me a reason for your refusal?
Excuse me, one moment.
I'm here.
Nancy, come here.
President Foster is here.
Cyrus.
President Foster, it's an honor to meet you.
Miss Shaw, I'm not ready to settle down or be tied down, so I can't get engaged to you. Is that reason enough?
Nancy, I've heard of you. Lincoln's caged bird for 3 years. You are indeed beautiful.
Miss Shaw, I'll leave Lincoln for good. I won't affect your engagement. I'll leave you two to talk.
Why run? I'm here. Are you afraid he'll eat you?
Cheers.
Cyrus's habitual little gestures are exactly like Vince's.
Miss Shaw, to apologize for calling off the engagement, I will compensate you. The terms will definitely satisfy you.
Since young Master Holt's heart is elsewhere, I won't force it. I wish you both the best.
Nancy, I'm just using you as an excuse to avoid marriage. Don't overthink it.
Don't worry, I know. There are no feelings between us.
Yeah. I'm going to make the rounds. Wait for me here.
Everyone, excuse me for a moment.
Cyrus.
Young Master Holt. Looking forward to working together.
Sounds good. Nancy. Didn't I tell her to stay put? Where did she go?
Vince. I've found it again. A part of you. Hello, Mr. Foster.
Strange. Why is my heart racing after seeing her?
Mr. Foster, what's wrong? Is your heart okay?
I'm fine.
Miss Shaw, did you see where Nancy went just now?
Oh, she seemed to head toward the restroom.
Thanks.
You feel very familiar. Have we met somewhere before?
No, this is our first time meeting. Vince? Your heart still remembers me, doesn't it? Mr. Foster, can I listen to your heartbeat?
Nancy.
Vince. I finally hear your heartbeat once again. Ah?
President Foster, Nancy is mine. May I ask what you are doing?
Young Master Holt. My heart felt uncomfortable just now. This lady saw it and helped me out.
President Foster, I'm Nancy. I graduated from Kyoto Medical University, and I'm a PhD student of Dean Charles. We can exchange contacts. If you have heart care questions in the future, feel free to ask me anytime.
Dean Channing of the Medical University? He saved my life before. I've heard he took a final disciple recently. Didn't expect to meet you today. Miss Jenner, let me scan you.
Sure.
Nancy, don't add him.
Young Master Holt. Miss Jenner is an adult. Who she wants to connect with is her personal freedom. You have no right to interfere.
President Foster, don't worry. She'll listen to me.
President Foster.
Miss Jenner, let's keep in touch.
Nancy, what do you mean?
Young Master Holt, I'm not good enough for you. Let's end this.
Why? Is it the marriage alliance? Didn't you see it yourself? I called off the engagement. No one can bully you using their status.
In the future, you'll eventually marry a rich heiress. I don't want to be a hidden mistress. Might as well break up now.
Truth is, you just want a formal status, right? You're approaching Cyrus. Because with me, you can't get that status. So you're starting to find a backup plan, aren't you?
Think whatever you want.
Want to end? I don't agree. Come back with me.
Young Master Holt, I have already moved out of your house. Everyone at this gala is someone important. You don't want me to cut ties with you in public and make a scene, right?
Nancy, you're really something. Phoenix, we're done. Hope you don't regret it. And come back begging me.
Don't worry. I won't.
Stop. Since you've been with me for 3 years, I'm warning you. Stay away from Cyrus. He's no good. I'm not joking. Do you hear me?
Young Master Holt, come and play around.
You guys play. I'm not in the mood.
Young Master Holt, didn't Roseanne agree to cancel the engagement? You're not engaged. Nancy should be thrilled. Why aren't you with her? Instead, you're moping here? As if you were dumped.
Shut up.
Hey, what's with the attitude? I was just joking. Everyone knows your songbird is completely devoted to you. She'd never leave you. No way. Young Master Holt, what's wrong? You've been like a powder keg lately. You explode every time your songbird is mentioned.
Nancy and I, it's over.
What? I thought you'd rather cancel the engagement than give up Nancy? If it's over, how do I explain this to young Master Wade?
You think I wanted it to end?
Not you? It couldn't have been Nancy who ended it, right? How's that possible? She cares so much about you.
I don't understand it either. Why she was so determined to end it, even though I already canceled the engagement.
So she really dumped you. She's usually so obedient. Where did this temper come from?
Wait, did she leave me just so I wouldn't cancel the engagement?
You mean Nancy left on purpose so she wouldn't ruin your marriage? Wow. If that's the case, then this woman really is crazy about you.
Yes, that must be it. Nancy, what do you mean?
Young Master Holt, I'm not good enough for you. Let's end this.
She thinks pushing me to marry is for my own good, so she's purposely making me angry to separate. Such a self-righteous woman. Secretary Channing, watch Nancy's recent movements. Report back as soon as anything happens.
President Foster, this is regarding heart therapy. There are new medications that suit you well. I've listed them. You should try them.
Thank you, Miss Jenner. By the way, there's a business banquet tomorrow night. I need a date. Would I have the honor of inviting Miss Jenner to attend with me?
Of course.
Secretary Cho, look into Nancy.
Nancy, do you mean? The songbird that Lincoln keeps?
You know her?
Young Master Holt publicly rejected the Shaw clan's marriage for her today. The news has already spread. President Foster, are you checking Miss Jenner to use her against Lincoln?
No, I'm checking her. Because she's approaching me on purpose. I need to know her goal.
Understood. I'll check all her information thoroughly.
Vince, after all these years, I finally have a chance to get close to Cyrus and find the truth.
President Foster, Miss Jenner has arrived.
President Foster, when are we leaving for the banquet?
No rush. I have a gift for you. I don't know why, but when I first saw this dress, I knew it would suit you.
What a beautiful dress. 5,000 for one dress? Who actually buys such expensive dresses?
Nancy, when I graduate, I'll definitely buy you a white gown. One that's even more expensive and beautiful than this.
Vince, is it you? Do you still remember your promise?
Miss Jenner, what's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just very touched.
It's strange. I seem to be easily affected by your emotions. When I saw you sad, my heart felt tight for some reason.
Thank you. Vince.
You're welcome. Go try it on and see if it fits.
I'm ready.
Why does seeing her in this dress make me feel both relieved and sad?
President Foster, what's wrong? Do I not look good in it?
No, it's beautiful. No one suits this gown better than you. Let's go.
Okay.
Wasn't Nancy on tonight's guest list? It's already this late. Why isn't she here yet?
President Foster, you're here.
Nancy.
Young Master Holt, we meet again.
Miss Shaw.
Last night, I received the Capital City Key Investment Project from the Holts. Young Master Holt, this compensation for breaking the engagement is quite generous.
As long as Miss Shaw is satisfied.
But young Master Holt, you paid a high price for your canary, but she doesn't seem to appreciate it. Yesterday, she was yours. Today, she's President Foster's date. The dress she's wearing costs millions. It seems President Foster really cares about her too.
Oh, Nancy, we meet again.
Young Master Wade.
I heard you dumped young Master Holt. What was the point of your act before, claiming you'd only be with someone you love? I thought you were so pure, but you're just a tramp. She worked her way up to President Foster.
Young Master Wade. Miss Jenner is the guest I invited. Please show some respect.
President Foster is quite influential. Come, a toast to President Foster.
Drinking too much is bad for the heart. I'll drink for you.
I used to hear that Nancy loved you to death. Now it seems her concern for President Foster is not far behind either.
Nancy's just trying to annoy me. Women can be so calculating when they're moody. Miss Shaw, how about we make another deal? What do you say?
What kind of deal?
Go tell Nancy I have no intention of settling down. Let her come back to me on her own. Once it's done, for the Capital City project, I'll give you another 20% of the profit.
Deal.
President Foster, I'm going to the restroom.
Okay.
Nancy, you're quite interesting.
What are you trying to say, Miss Shaw?
Lincoln and Cyrus are notoriously difficult to handle, yet you move seamlessly between these two men. I'm curious, how did you do it?
I didn't do anything. It was all just fate playing its part.
Don't worry, I mean no harm. Actually, I didn't want to marry into the Holts either. I'd rather be the heir of the Shaw clan than Mrs. Holt.
Then congratulations on your freedom.
Thanks. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have broken the engagement so easily. But I'm really curious. Why did you suddenly decide to break up with Lincoln?
My status isn't good enough for him.
But did you know? Young Master Holt gave up a lot to break the engagement. That decision must have put a lot of pressure on him within the Holts. Nancy, he really cares about you. Trust me, as long as you're willing to go back to him. The position of Mrs. Holt will be yours sooner or later.
No thanks. Being Mrs. Holt doesn't interest me either.
You're not interested? How is that possible? If you didn't want to marry into wealth, why did you stay with Lincoln for 3 years? Just to waste your youth for nothing?
Sorry. That's my private business. I'm leaving.
Things are getting interesting.
Miss Shaw, what was the situation over there just now?
Unfortunately, that 20% profit, I won't be getting it.
What happened? What did you say to her?
To get Nancy back, I even tried dangling the marriage carrot. I said you'd marry her eventually. And the result? She doesn't even want to be Mrs. Holt. What else could I do? Young Master Holt, you should figure out how you upset her.
I'm almost done with my business here. Do you want to stay a bit longer? Or should we leave now?
Let's leave now.
Okay.
Young Master Holt.
Nancy. I have something to ask you. Come back with me.
Let go.
Hold on. Young Master Holt. Nancy is my date today. As long as she is unwilling, no one can take her away.
Cyrus, I'm warning you. Nancy belongs to me. Stay away from her.
Miss Jenner, between him and me. Who do you want to go with?
Nancy, stop this. Come back with me now. I'll overlook your thing with Cyrus.
Let go of me.
Nancy,
Young Master Holt. I'm sorry. It seems Miss Jenner has chosen me.
Nancy. I provided for you for 3 years, and you're leaving with a stranger? Even if you want my attention, this is a ridiculous way to do it.
President Foster is no stranger. To me, he's someone special.
Let's go. I'm sorry, Miss Jenner. I didn't mean for this outing to be so unpleasant.
I should be the one apologizing. My apologies. I caused so much trouble and embarrassed myself.
Since tonight's banquet was cut short, would you give me another chance, Miss Jenner? Dinner tomorrow night?
Of course, I'd be honored.
See you tomorrow night then.
Okay.
Stop right there.
I've called off the engagement and settled things with the Shaw family. I used a project I secured myself. From now on, without my permission, don't interfere in my marriage.
I heard. You gave your canary to Cyrus.
Who said that?
You did well. After your injury, the Foster family reached out and shared donor resources with us. That's how your eyes healed so fast. This time, you've repaid the favor.
I didn't give her away. The Foster family's business has always been shady. Who knows how they get those organs? I won't accept a favor of such suspicious origin. As for Nancy, I'll get her back.
What? Get back here.
Vince? I'll definitely find out. Who hurt you back then? Please, God, no, don't take Vince away, please. He's the only one in the world who's good to me. I really can't lose him.
Are Vince's relatives here?
His parents are out of town. You can talk to me.
Then go pay a deposit for his treatment.
Okay. I'll figure something out.
Rest assured, Vince's heart can be harvested tonight.
What's going on? Vince is still being resuscitated. He's not even gone yet. Why are you harvesting his heart? Vince isn't dead yet. You're not allowed to take his organs.
What are you talking about? I'm going in to save him.
No way. I heard what you just said. You're not allowed in the ER.
I said I'm going in to rescue the patient. If you delay the rescue and anything happens to him, can you take responsibility?
You know exactly what you're doing. I will never let you hurt him.
Ah. What are you waiting for? She's mentally unstable. Go get a sedative.
Okay.
Let me go. Let me go. You're not allowed in. Vice? Once I find out who hurt you, I'll do everything to avenge you. Lincoln. 3 years ago, I've looked into it. The Holts knew nothing about the cornea donor. I've seen Cyrus's medical records. He was in a coma and unconscious before the transplant. Then, who in the Foster family was pulling strings? Helping him take Vince's heart?
Nancy, from Oceanport Fishing Village.
Son, just hang on a little longer. Don't worry. There's a donor in Oceanport. With your blood type, his heart will be transplanted to you soon.
Secretary Grant, go check this. Nancy and my heart donor, does it matter?
It's President Foster. President Foster, I found it. Nancy and your donor were a couple.
I see. So, Nancy, what's your goal in getting close to me?
I'm coming down now.
Get in the car.
Thanks.
Nancy, you're still messing with Cyrus? I warned you. He's no good. Did you just ignore my warning? Follow them.
Yes, young Master Holt.
Mr. Foster, Miss Jenner, please have a seat. Sis, what are you doing?
Lend me your uniform. I'll serve that table. I want to see what you two are talking about.
President Foster, years ago, you had a transplant with Rh-negative blood. It's a famous case in medical circles. I want to know how you felt since then.
Meeting Cyrus just to collect medical data? Nancy, you approached him just to spite me?
Miss Jenner, your hometown is Oceanport Fishing Village.
President Foster, you've seen my records.
I'm curious, you care so much about me. Is it because this heart came from your ex-boyfriend?
You found out? My boyfriend was Vince. He was a brilliant student. He died in a car crash years ago. Before he died, he donated his heart and corneas.
Coincidentally, I asked around out of curiosity. I know about my heart and Lincoln's corneas. Came from the same donor.
Yes, Vince is gone. Luckily, part of him live on in his place.
I heard you were with Lincoln for 3 years. So, devoted and attentive. Was it because of those eyes?
Yes, seeing you and young Master Holt, it's like seeing Vince alive. I didn't expect you'd find out. President Foster, I admit, I got close to you because of your heart. But I still want to take care of you, please. I'm a good doctor.
So, she approached me just for a memory. You want to care for me? Like how you cared for Lincoln's eyes.
Yes.
Nancy, the two of us together, just because of the corneas in my eyes?
Don't? Young Master Holt, I want to look into your eyes.
Young Master Holt's marriage alliance exposed. No matter how good Nancy's temper is, she'll cause a scene now.
What are you doing here?
It's time for your eye drops.
You like me?
I like your eyes the most.
Nancy, so for you. I'm just a stand-in for your ex-boyfriend.
President Foster, I spent 3 years with Lincoln. Now, his eyes no longer show any signs of rejection. If you let me stay with you, I'm confident I can get your health back to its peak.
My heart doesn't seem to let me refuse you from today on. You're my private doctor. I'll have my secretary draft a formal contract. You decide on the salary.
Okay, President Foster, I won't let you down.
Waiter, pour some wine.
These eyes. Young Master Holt.
Nancy, I never thought someone would dare treat Lincoln as a replacement. Who do you think you are? You can't just leave after messing with me.
Lincoln, let her go.
Cyrus, you'd better mind your own business. My business. Stay out of it.
President Foster, are you okay? E.
President Foster, what's wrong? I'll take you to the hospital right now.
I'm fine. Take me. Catch up to Lincoln immediately.
Lincoln, you know Cyrus had a heart transplant. How could you hit him so hard?
Whether he lives or dies is none of my business.
Young Master Holt, the Foster's car is chasing us.
Speed up.
stop the car and let me out.
Let you out to find another dead man's substitute? Nancy, what do you take me for? A toy you're bored with?
Does it matter what I take you for? Young Master Holt, didn't you always say we were just transactional? So why are you angry now? You care so much about what I think. It makes me think you're in love and can't leave me.
Nancy, you're crazy.
You're right. I am crazy. I haven't been normal since Vince left. If you don't let me go, I'll make sure you only get my corpse.
Nancy, are you sure you want to go to Cyrus?
Yes?
For our 3 years, I warn you, foster family is dangerous. If you follow him, you really will end up dead. Are you sure you still want to go to him?
Yes, I must go.
Nancy, are you even listening? You think I'm threatening you? If you're with me, even if my family looks down on you, they'll only mock you a bit. But at the Fosters, Cyrus's father will truly make you disappear.
If I can't be by his side, I'd rather disappear from this world right now.
Driver, stop the car.
President Foster, are you okay? Any heart discomfort?
Don't worry. I'm fine.
Good. Thank goodness you're fine.
Come on, I'll take you home.
Nancy, since Cyrus and I are both substitutes, then why? Would you risk your life just to be with him? Secretary Channing, find everything you can on Vince.
Nancy, you can live at my house from now on. I'll have everything you need prepared for you.
President Foster, thank you for the trouble.
You're my private doctor. No need to be formal. Just call me Cyrus.
Okay, Cyrus.
Young Master, I'm back.
Uncle Zane, you're back. Nancy, Uncle Zane is our butler. He's taken care of me since I was born. I returned to the country in a hurry recently. He was handling things abroad and just got back today.
Uncle Zane, a butler who's worked for the Fosters for decades. No one knows the Fosters better than him.
Uncle Zane, this is Miss Jenner. Miss Jenner is Dean Channing's top student from Kyoto University. From now on, she's my private doctor.
Dean Channing's student. Miss Jenner, then I'll leave the young master's health in your care.
It's no trouble. It's part of my job. Uncle Zane, just call me Nancy from now on.
Good, good. Miss Jenner, what is your full name? Nancy. Nancy. That name sounds familiar.
Uncle Zane, it's good you're back. Nancy will be staying with the Foster family. Go arrange a sunny guest room for her.
Don't worry, young master. I'll take care of Miss Nancy. Nancy, follow me. I'll show you to your room. Nancy, follow me. I'll show you to your room. Nancy, you'll stay in this guest room for now.
Okay, thanks, Butler Zane.
Get some rest then. Let me know if you need anything later.
Uncle Zane, can you tell me who the members of the Foster family are? As Cyrus's doctor, I'll eventually have to meet them. I want to be prepared. The Foster's background has always been mysterious. Over the years, except for Cyrus, no other family members have appeared in public. I must find out who is in the Foster family. To find who stole Vince's heart regardless of his life.
Oh, the young master's family relations are quite simple. His mother died. His father just returned from the company. As for other relatives, they don't visit except for holidays.
I see. Thanks, Uncle Zane.
Then you should rest. Call me anytime if you need anything.
Cyrus has only one immediate relative. Then, when Cyrus was critically ill years ago, the one who stole Vince's heart is likely Cyrus's father.
Sir, I'm with the young master now. I have something to report. The young master hired a private doctor named Nancy. It seems he wants her to stay at the foster home long term.
A private doctor?
Yes, sir. Her identity seems a bit suspicious. I suggest you come see for yourself.
Understood.
Once I hide these bugs in the house, I can monitor the Foster family in real time. I have plenty of patience. One day, I'll find the truth.
Nancy, what's wrong?
Nothing, I just dropped my phone.
Have some fruit.
Bananas, oranges, avocados. These fruits are all great for heart health. Uncle Zane, where's your young master?
He's in the study.
I'll take the fruit to him then. I'll take the fruit to him then.
Nancy,
Cyrus, I brought you some fruit.
thanks. Nancy, I have something to tell you.
What is it?
You might not believe this, but I dreamed of you often when I was abroad.
Dreamed? Of me?
Yes. Over the past few years, I often dreamed of a young girl in an old school uniform. I couldn't see her face, but my heart would ache whenever I saw her.
Vince, is your heart missing me?
Yes. I also suspect it's an effect from the heart transplant. Do you remember when we first officially met? I said that you felt very familiar.
I remember.
After finding out your identity, now I'm sure that sense of familiarity comes from you. You're the person from my dreams. I've seen you in my dreams.
Vince, don't move. Let me do it.
Nancy, maybe meeting you after returning is fate's guidance?
It's not fate. It's what was in Vince's heart. Vince, don't worry. I'll make the people who hurt you pay the price.
Nancy, I never thought before that I could care about someone this much. This feeling is very new.
I care about your feelings too. Vince, so I wasn't the only one who couldn't let go all these years. Your heart, even if it was forced into another body, it never stopped thinking about me. Why? Why did something so cruel happen to you? You're so talented. You deserve the best future. Vince, I've been going crazy since you left. Why? Why couldn't I take this disaster for you? I'll avenge you, Vince. Don't worry, I can do it. Vince, wait for me.
Young master, the master is back.
Dad,
Zeros, explain yourself. Why did you cut the overseas smuggling lines without permission and disbanded the underground organization built by the Foster family for generations?
Dad, times are different now. The Foster family's shady business has long attracted attention. Something will go wrong sooner or later if this continues. We might as well stop while we can.
Stop. Cyrus, did you forget what I taught you as a child? This world is survival of the fittest. You broke your sharpest blade with your own hands. If things go wrong, how will you protect the business?
What's to fear if we do business uprightly? If the Foster family falls, it's because we weren't good enough. We should find the problem and make a comeback. Instead of using dirty tricks to eliminate rivals.
Uprightly? Cyrus, I can't believe you're saying such things.
Dad, don't worry. I'm confident I can succeed using legitimate means.
Legitimate means? Tittles, do you know how much of a stranger you seem now? You used to be my proudest successor. He never leaves loose ends. He's never indecisive. He doesn't care if methods are fair or foul, but since your heart transplant, you become a different person. Cyrus It was just an organ transplant. How did you suddenly become like this?
So, Cyrus's father thinks he's changed. Vince was always upright, gentle, and kind. It's his heart. It won't let Cyrus do anything dirty anymore.
Dad, these past few years, I haven't used any illegal means, but the foster family still expanded significantly under me, didn't it? I used no illegal means, but under my management. The scale still expanded quite a bit, right?
So what? The foster family wants more than just money. We want the power to control life and death. You just want legitimate business and public glory? Fine. But we must never lose the Dark Meridians connection. I've contacted the elders of the Dark Meridians to rebuild it. From now on, you're the face and I'm the shadow.
Cyrus's father is typing away, which means in Cyrus's computer, there should be evidence of the Fosters building illegal groups.
Dad, the foster family has done enough evil. Aren't you afraid of retribution if this continues?
Retribution? Tittles. If I believed in retribution, you'd be dead by now. Don't you know? Where did that heart of yours come from?
Dad, stop it.
Why don't you say it? Cyrus, don't be naive anymore. Rules are just constraints for ordinary people. If I had foolishly followed the rules back then, waiting for someone with Rh negative blood to donate a heart, you'd be long dead by now.
Dad, don't mention this.
Cyrus, what's wrong?
I'm fine, but Dad, don't bring up the past anymore. Every time I hear about the donation, my heart feels uneasy.
Just as I thought. Just as I thought. The one who hurt Vince was Cyrus's father.
All right, sit down and rest for a bit. Old Zane called Cyrus's private doctor over.
Yes, sir.
What's wrong, Butler Zane?
Nancy, the young master is unwell. Master wants you to check on him.
Okay, I'll get ready and go right away.
Master, this is the one the young master brought back. His private doctor, Miss Nancy Jenner.
Nancy.
Master Vince from the fishing village agreed to sign the donation agreement, but he wants $1 million for his girlfriend.
$1 million? That's quite a bargain. Nancy, this woman is lucky. Someone actually traded their life to give her that money.
But Master, $1 million isn't much, but it's not compliant. If someone investigates later, it'll leave a trail.
What are you afraid of? Don't. The Holts also need Vince as a donor. Let the Holts take the blame for anything that happens.
Master, you mean do this in the name of the Holts?
Exactly. Vince will only know the Holts want his corneas, and it was the Holts who promised his girlfriend $1 million. As for his heart, once he's dead, he won't know where it went or when it was taken.
Yes, sir.
What's wrong? Has old Mr. Foster seen me?
No. Come and check on Cyrus.
Okay.
Miss Nancy, how is the young master?
CEO Holt's heart rate is a bit fast. I'll prescribe some medicine. He needs to return to his room right away and lie down to rest.
Nancy, sorry to trouble you.
It's no trouble. It's my duty. Uncle Zane, please help me get the young master back to his room.
Okay.
Oh, Zane, after the young master is asleep, come and see me.
Yes, sir.
Nancy, to think she'd actually come to the Foster family.
Master, the young master is asleep.
What's the story with Nancy? Isn't she that kid's girlfriend from the village? Why is she with Cyrus now?
Master, I investigated as soon as I heard her name today. Nancy is Dean Channing's top student with a medical doctorate, but she followed Lincoln for 3 years. She only became the young master's private doctor after he returned. Nancy is Dean Channing's top student with a medical doctorate. but she followed Lincoln for 3 years. She only became the young master's private doctor after he returned.
First Lincoln, then getting involved with Cyrus.
Yes.
First the Holts, then our foster family. This can't be a coincidence.
Master, do you think she suspects something about Vince's donation? She might have sensed the truth. Should I find the doctor from the fishing village and check on the situation back then?
No need to bother. Regardless of how much Nancy knows about what happened, to be safe, she must go.
You're going to get rid of her?
No rush tonight. Don't want to alert Cyrus. Otherwise, I'll have to handle it personally.
Then how do we explain it when the young master wakes up tomorrow?
When Cyrus wakes up, tell him I don't approve of a poor woman staying by his side, and that I've given her money to send her away.
Yes, sir.
Cyrus's father is going to get rid of me tomorrow. Looks like my time is running out. In the computer, in the Foster family study, there must be records of the Foster's crimes over the years. I must get that evidence tonight. I'll leave the Foster family tomorrow and expose them. I'll make my move once everyone is asleep. Password. What password would Cyrus set? For his computer? Vince, help me. Cyrus's birthday? No, that's not it. The date the Foster group was founded? Vince, help me. What password would Cyrus use now? Could it be? It worked. The password is the date of the heart transplant. Smuggling, illegal trade, assault. The Fosters have done so many wicked things. Faster, just a bit faster. Smuggling, illegal trade, assault. The Fosters have done so many wicked things. Faster, just a bit faster.
Miss Nancy. Miss Nancy, where are you? Miss Nancy.
What happened?
I went to bring Miss Nancy some milk. She didn't answer my knock, so I opened the door, but she was gone. I don't know where she went.
Search. Find her immediately.
Miss Jenner, are you in there?
Just a little more.
Vince. Rh negative blood. Died in a car accident 8 years ago. Pronounced dead after resuscitation failed. Oh no.
What's wrong, CEO Holt?
Old Holt is such a fool. He was used by the Fosters 8 years ago.
CEO Holt, is something wrong with this file?
H negative blood is very rare. Because Cyrus has H negative blood, he couldn't find a matching heart when he was dying. But just as he was about to die, Vince had a car accident and signed the donation agreement just in time. Isn't the scheme here obvious?
You mean Vince's death was likely caused by the Foster family?
It's not likely, it's certain. The scheme here, isn't it obvious?
You mean Vince's death was likely caused by the Foster family?
Not likely. It's certain 8 years ago. The Fosters offering us donor resources wasn't a favor at all. They're dragging us down.
The Fosters' main power is overseas. Their local status isn't nearly as high as the Holts, so they hid behind the Holt's name to orchestrate Vince's death. Don't be angry, CEO Holt. This happened so long ago, nothing went wrong. There shouldn't be any issues in the future either.
Nothing went wrong? How do you know that?
But aren't you doing fine? Where is the issue?
The issue is with Nancy. What's wrong with Dr. Jenner?
Young Master Holt, I've specifically studied your case. This is a long-term care plan I made for your eyes. I've already had Dean Channing review it. If you follow my plan, I'm 90% sure the rejection reaction will disappear.
Such a thick plan. Must have taken a lot of time. Dr. Jenner, you're not my primary doctor. Why go to all this trouble for me?
Because your eyes are important. I want you to use them to see this world clearly.
I've never seen such a clumsy way to hit on someone.
These are medications for one course. Take them on time.
Mr. Holt, your discharge papers are ready. You can be discharged any time.
Got it.
Young Master Holt, here's the medicine for the next course. Remember to take it.
Don't waste your time, Dr. Jenner. No matter how much effort you put in, you'll never be my girlfriend.
I know. I don't want to be your girlfriend.
You don't want to be my girlfriend? Then, are you willing to stay with me without a title?
Sure thing.
You're willing? Why?
Because I'm from Oceanport Fishing Village.
Oceanport Fishing Village? Where's that? A poor area? Are you short on money?
You don't know Oceanport Fishing Village?
Why should I?
Never mind.
I had the plan you made for me reviewed. It's actually quite good. I have plenty of money. As long as you're obedient, I can let you stay by my side.
Stay by your side? Fine, I agree. Young Master Holt, have you ever checked who your cornea donor was?
These corneas didn't come from a standard source.
What do you mean?
These corneas were arranged by the Foster family. As for the donor, things are complicated with the Foster family. They reached out to show goodwill. My dad accepted the favor, so it wasn't right to ask more.
The Foster family. I see.
Something's wrong. It's been wrong from the start. Nancy approached me in the first place, just to look into the cornea transplant. Nancy is investigating the truth behind Vince's death. That's her purpose for following me. Approaching Cyrus must be for the same reason.
CEO Holt, are you saying Nancy knows something is fishy about Vince's death?
Exactly. But since Vince's death was orchestrated by the Foster family, then Nancy's identity can't be hidden from them. If she goes back with Cyrus, she's walking into a death trap. Secretary Channing, get the car ready. I'm going to the Foster family.
Yes, CEO Holt.
Dr. Jenner, are you in here?
Dad, why did I hear you and Uncle Zane calling for Nancy?
Your private doctor's missing. We're looking for her.
Dad, why did I hear you and Uncle Zane calling for Nancy?
Your private doctor is missing. We're looking for her.
Strange. Where could she go this late? I'll call her.
How is it?
No answer?
Cyrus, go back to your room and rest. Leave finding Nancy to me and Uncle Zane.
Maybe Nancy just went out for a bit. I'll wait in the living room for a while.
Let me help you.
No answer.
Why isn't Nancy answering her phone? Driver, speed up.
Yes, CEO Holt.
Nancy, where were you just now?
She was in the study.
Nancy, what were you doing in the study?
I left my stethoscope in the study. I went to get it.
Miss Nancy, we've been calling you. Why didn't you answer?
I didn't hear you.
Seems it was just a false alarm. I'm glad you're okay.
A false alarm? Oh, Zane. Search her.
On what grounds?
Dad, what are you doing?
I suspect she stole foster group secrets from the study.
That's impossible.
Old Zane, do it.
Miss Nancy, I'm sorry about this.
Let me go.
Who's there?
It's me, Lincoln.
It's so late. What are you doing here again?
President Foster. Elder Foster should be home too. I have a business deal to discuss with the Foster family.
What do you want, CEO Hope? Come back tomorrow.
Elder Foster, if you don't open up tonight, you'll regret it tomorrow.
What do you mean?
Elder Foster should know. Under my leadership, the Holts have developed overseas operations quite well. Coincidentally, the Holts found some of the Foster's gray industries overseas. Tell me, if I expose this information, what will the consequences be?
Are you threatening me?
Since I've come to you personally, I obviously don't want to do that. Elder Foster, why not open the door? Let's sit down and talk.
Dad, don't open the door. Those illegal Foster industries, I've already cleaned them all up. As long as we don't restart those businesses, Lincoln can't threaten us.
Shut up. The Foster's underground industry can never be lost. Oh, Zane, take Nancy away for a moment.
Yes, sir.
Nancy, I'm sorry to trouble you. Once Lincoln leaves, I'll make it up to you. Young Master Holt, speak. What kind of business deal is it that makes you disregard etiquette and visit so late at night?
I'll be straight with you. Tonight, I'm here for Nancy.
Nancy? Forget it. I'm never handing her over to you.
This is some evidence of the Foster's illegal overseas operations. Give Nancy to me, and I'll destroy all the evidence immediately.
Lincoln, are you declaring war on the Foster Group?
You're joking, President Foster. If I wanted to declare war, I'd have just gone public instead of bringing this file. Like I said, I'm bringing this up just to trade for Nancy.
Lincoln, just for a woman. You're going to cross the Foster family?
That's right, Elder Foster. Agree to this deal. It's better for both of us.
Dad, I won't give up Nancy.
Nancy was just in the study. Who knows what she did? We can't let her go until we figure it out. Young Master Holt, she's just a woman. If you told me sooner, even without this file, I would have let you take her.
Dad.
But unfortunately, you're too late.
What do you mean?
Tonight, Dr. Jenner said she had personal business and already left the Foster family home. I have no idea where she is now.
That's right. Nancy isn't at the Fosters now. Even if she returns, I won't trade her with you.
I've shown the evidence of the Foster Group's illegal acts, yet that old fox Finn still won't let her go. It seems Nancy's purpose for coming has been discovered by the Foster family. It seems Nancy's purpose for coming has been discovered by the Foster family.
Help!
Shut it.
Since Elder Foster won't talk properly, there's no need to talk. Go search and find her.
Yes, sir.
Lincoln, how dare you?
Stop. This is a legal entry.
CEO Holt, we found her.
Nancy, did they do anything to you?
I'm fine. Young Master Holt, take me away.
Ella Foster. This is what you meant by not being in the Foster family.
Nancy, don't go.
Vince, I'll get justice for you.
Young Master.
Lincoln, I'm warning you now. After tonight, if any negative news about the Foster family leaks out, the Fosters will spare no expense. To retaliate...
I'm already standing here. Do you think I'd care about your retaliation? Let's go. I won't let you go this time.
Young Master Holt, about today. Thank you.
Looking at someone else threw me again. Nancy, if I get another corneal transplant, will you never look at me properly again?
No. It's not good for you. Your cornea is healing well now. Another transplant will increase infection risk. It could even lead to blindness in severe cases.
You say all that. Just because you're afraid, I'll destroy your hope, and you won't be able to see his eyes anymore.
Yes.
How ridiculous. When we first met, you said my eyes were important. You wanted me to see the world with them. I thought you liked me so much. It turns out, you just see me as a vessel for Vince's eyes.
You're angry.
Shouldn't I be?
But you always told me not to love you. So whether I look at you, or see him through you, what does it matter?
You.
You care about what I think? It only proves you've fallen for me, even if you won't admit it.
Let's sit and talk. What's the deal with you and Vince?
When we first met, you were right. Oceanport Fishing Village is a poor area. Poverty is sometimes very cruel. Oceanport Fishing Village is a poor area. Poverty is sometimes very cruel. Poverty breeds many stubborn ideas. My parents felt only boys were useful because they're strong. A girl's greatest use is to be married off for money when she grows up.
You're not going to school anymore. Useless. Stay home and get ready for marriage. Hear me.
I'm not marrying.
No, I'll beat you to death. I raised you this long. We're counting on this dowry to get your brother a wife. You useless girl. How dare you disobey?
Uncle Jenner.
Vince, can't you see I'm disciplining her? Get out. Can't you see I'm disciplining her? Get out.
Uncle Jenner. You want to trade Nancy for a bride price.
What's it to you?
Uncle Jenner, the bride price you'd get is $100,000 at most. But Nancy is a great student. Let her study, and she'll earn that much in a year after graduation.
I can't afford her school. We're starving. I found a match. She's marrying next month.
Don't, Uncle. I've already been accepted to college. I have a scholarship too. I can pay for her school. She can pay me back once she starts working.
Vince, are you interested in my daughter?
That's not what I mean. She's still young, how could I?
If not, then get lost. I still have to take her to see the in-laws. Move.
Wait. Nancy and I are still young, but I'm definitely better than the family your parents found. If Nancy's willing, I'll propose after I graduate.
So, you really do have your eye on my Nancy.
Yeah.
Not bad, kid. Nancy, you're pretty lucky. Our village's top student is into you. Follow him and listen to what he says, okay?
No, she doesn't need to listen to me. Uncle, Nancy is amazing. She's just as good as I am. If she's willing to be with me, it's my good fortune.
No matter how good she is, once she marries, she's no longer part of the Jenner family. Since you're so satisfied with her, earn more for the bride price later.
When my family planned to sell me, I actually didn't want to live anymore. Without Vince, I'd be long gone. My Vince, because he promised to take me out of the fishing village, kept telling me until his final moments to take the money and stay far away, never come back. Such a good man. Why was he killed so young?
From the moment you approached me, it was to find out who exactly killed him.
That's right. It was either the Holts or the Fosters. I had to find out who the killer was.
Nancy, you've been with me for 3 years. When you look at me, has there ever been a moment you actually saw Lincoln?
Never.
Nancy, you're heartless. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at your arrogance. Using your wealth to play with people's hearts, only to accidentally fall for it yourself. You've fallen for me, young Master Holt.
Nancy.
No need to deny it. Ever since you started canceling gatherings with friends for me, when you turned down others and avoided the marriage matches for me, I knew you liked me.
You knew, yet you just watched coldly, still just using me as a substitute.
What else could I do? Did you expect me to forget Vince? Sorry, I can't. Promise me one thing, young Master Holt. I'll keep giving you what you want.
What do you want to do?
This is evidence of the Fosters' crimes over the years. I'm asking you to help me make it public.
What makes you think I'd be willing to offend the Foster family for you?
Because you're ambitious. If the Fosters fall, you can seize their resources. It's a win for you.
Nancy, you planned to use me all along.
Yes, I know. If I were alone, even with evidence, the Fosters could easily bury it. My power is too limited. But if you help me, from now on, I'll do whatever you say.
You'd really risk everything for that, Vince. What if it wasn't me standing here? Would you throw yourself away for him just as easily?
Yes, I would. If someone helps me, even if it costs my life, I'd do it gladly. Because I owe this to Vince.
Go back to your room and rest. I need to consider this carefully.
Okay. I understand.
Nancy, you've been with me for 3 years. I've never seen you this worked up. I thought you were just restraining your temper to please me. I didn't realize you actually have no feelings for me at all.
CEO Holt.
Take a look at this.
This is the Fosters' illegal records over the years. CEO Holt, you had someone hack the Fosters' network. You just stole their ledgers.
Nancy got these. Go and leak these records.
CEO Holt, once this leaks, it'll be a national scandal. The Fosters are ruthless. If you cut off their escape, they'll fight to the death. This is huge. Discussed this with Elder Mr. Holt?
Just do as I say. I want the Fosters liquidated within 3 days.
3 days? Isn't that too soon?
Nancy has waited long enough. If we're too slow, and Finn gets wind of it and escapes, he'll make sure it never happens again.
Yeah, CEO Holt. Can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
You care about Miss Jenna so much. Then why did you claim you'd never marry her?
I made a promise to my father when I took over the Holts. I swore I wouldn't follow in his footsteps, forcing someone into a circle where they don't belong.
Like Elder Mr. Holt. CEO Holt, your mother was ordinary too.
Yes, after she married my father, every day was filled with endless relatives and endless social events. If she missed a single step, her in-laws would scold her mercilessly. I remember when I was little, she'd often hold me and cry at night.
What happened then?
Eventually, she'd had enough, being watched, having her past scrutinized, and judged for her background. So she left us, got a divorce, and moved abroad. She never wanted to come back.
I see. You don't want that to happen with Miss Jenna.
Right. I told Nancy before that besides a title, I could give her everything else. I thought we had an agreement.
You're going so far for her revenge? Honestly, if Miss Jenna really wanted to be Mrs. Holt, you'd give it to her.
Even you can tell? Yeah, if she just asked. How could I possibly say no? Too bad. She doesn't care about status or money. She doesn't want any of it.
You're really helpless when it comes to Nancy.
That's enough. Get to work.
Yes, CEO Holt.
Young Master Holt, thank you.
You heard all that?
Hmm.
So, how will you thank me? Nancy, in your eyes right now, who do you see?
E.
If you're looking at Vince through me, then don't kiss me.
Sorry. Didn't you say I couldn't kiss you?
If I cover your eyes, you won't be able to see him.
Someone's here. I'll get the door.
Nancy.
Cyrus, what are you doing here?
Nancy, I know. You touched the computer in my study.
Saw?
Let's talk.
You two have nothing to talk about.
Young Master Holt, I want to hear what he has to say.
Isn't it obvious why he's here? He just wants you to hand over the evidence.
Don't worry, I already gave you the evidence. I'll never give up on my revenge.
Then what is there to talk about? You don't want to hear what Cyrus has to say. You're seeing him as a part of Vince again, aren't you? Nancy, wake up. He isn't Vince. Are you so sure he won't hurt you?
Cyrus, what's wrong?
I know now that you only came to me to find out how Vince died. It's about this. The Foster family owes you an apology, but Nancy, after the heart transplant, I often feel like Vince is still alive inside me.
Vince.
This is the bug you planted at the Fosters. I assume you've heard it all. Since my recovery, I've disbanded the Fosters' underground groups. I think it's the influence of Vince's heart.
You're saying this because you want me to let it go? And destroy the evidence?
No, Nancy, ever since you left yesterday, after telling me you'd get justice for Vince, my heart has been out of control. It's as if it doesn't want to beat anymore. If it keeps getting weaker, I might not have much time left. I came here without telling my family today. If my time is truly up, then I still wanted to see you one last time. To say goodbye.
Cyrus. Cyrus, are you playing the victim in front of me? Get out of here right now. Nancy, let me tell you. The Fosters are going down for sure. Even if you pity him, I won't let you stop.
I won't. I won't stop.
Really?
Don't worry, I know Cyrus isn't Vince. If his heart is really failing, then I'll believe it's Vince's choice. His heart never belonged in a Foster anyway.
Good, you know that.
Maybe it's time to let Vince rest in peace.
The nationally famous corporate giant Foster Group has been exposed for involvement in many illegal cases, including organ trafficking and hired hits. The details are shocking. Chairman Finn Foster was taken into custody today.
Vince, I did it. I finally avenged you.
The Fosters have fallen. I saw the news.
Young Master Holt, thank you.
There's another piece of news I have to tell you. After Finn was detained last night, Cyrus had a cardiac arrest at home and died.
He's gone already?
I've done what I promised. Finn's arrested. Cyrus is gone. Vince is avenged. Next, it's time to keep your promise, stay by my side, and don't go anywhere. Understand?
I understand.
Just wait. I have plenty of time to make you forget, Vince, until you only have eyes for me.
Hold on. I have a call. Hello, who is this?
Nancy, I'm Butler Zane from the Foster family.
What do you want?
My master left a will before he died. He said to remove his heart and cremate it separately, and to give those ashes to you. He said it's Vince's part. It's returning home.
Even in death, he wants to leave something to keep her thinking of him.
Where are the ashes?
My master is being buried tonight, since he personally requested it. I'll keep these ashes for half a day. If you're not here by tonight, I'll scatter them.
Young Master Holt. I need to go to the foster family.
Let's go. This is the last time.
Okay. Where are Vince's ashes?
In the box, in the corner. Go get them yourself.
Gotcha, Nancy.
Ah,
Nancy, don't come any closer. One more step, and Nancy dies.
Fine, don't move. Put the knife down.
Cyrus, you're not dead?
Ha ha! Lincoln, Nancy, you'd better behave. The Foster family has nothing left to lose now. If my master gets even slightly upset, we're all going down together today.
Nancy, didn't you say I was special to you? Are you happy to see me alive? Nancy, why didn't you shed a single tear just now? What do I want? I want you to die with me. Nancy, you're the one who provoked me. I've never been this heartbroken over a woman before. Why did you have to barge into my life? You destroyed everything and now you think you can just leave?
You leaked the news about Cyrus's cardiac arrest on purpose. Your goal was to lure Nancy here.
Exactly. But it's too late for you to realize that now...
My master warned you long ago. If anything happens that harms the Foster group, we will retaliate at any cost. Since you dared to target the Foster group, be prepared to go down with the Foster group.
I'm the one who targeted the Foster group. Let Nancy go.
Ha ha ha. Lincoln, what right do you have to negotiate with me? Why should I listen to you? Neither of you is leaving here today.
Nancy, I'm sorry. It's my fault for believing Cyrus had died suddenly.
It's not your fault. It's mine, Cyrus. When you came to say goodbye, saying your heart was failing, those words were part of your plan to lure me here. Is that so?
That's right. The moment I found out you stole secrets from my computer, I knew you wouldn't let the Foster group go. Even if I begged, it wouldn't have mattered. So I might as well plan to drag you down too.
Lincoln, I'm so sorry. I underestimated him. Even with Vince's heart, he's not Vince after all. His mind is full of the Foster family's schemes.
I'm scheming? Nancy, how can you say that? Don't you feel how much I care about you? I've liked you since we first met. I had no defenses and trusted you completely. You're the one who betrayed me.
Your heart was stolen from someone else. What right do you have to talk about love? How can you tell if what you feel is your own heartbeat or someone else's?
What's the difference? This heart has been transplanted into my body. Everything it brings belongs to me, Cyrus.
Nancy.
Don't move. If you move again, Nancy will die.
Lincoln, back off.
Young master, leave Nancy to me. Just watch.
Cyrus, it seems you weren't completely lying. Vince's heart really doesn't want to beat anymore.
Nancy, shut up.
Butler Zane, don't do anything rash.
Nancy, I'm warning you. I'm not the young master. I have no mercy for you. If you say one more word to upset the young master, I'll make you regret it instantly.
Butler Zane, the Foster group is doomed. Why sink with a dying ship? Just let Nancy go now. I won't hold you responsible. I'll give you money. You name the price.
In your dreams, I raised the young master myself. He's no different from my own child. You can't bribe me to betray him. The young master was stable after the transplant. If Nancy hadn't kept provoking him, he wouldn't be this weak.
What do you want then?
Master, I have Nancy right here. She's not going anywhere. Just give me the word.
Lincoln, you seem to care a lot about Nancy. I want to see just how much you care There's a bottle of strong acid in that drawer. Pour it into your eyes, then we'll release Nancy.
Lincoln, don't listen. Leave now.
Ha! The young master's request is perfectly fair. Lincoln, your eyes were only restored thanks to the Foster family. Now you've betrayed us and ruined the family. It's only right for the young master to ask for your eyes back.
Lincoln, what are you doing? Are you a fool? Throw that acid away.
How can I be sure you'll keep your word?
You don't have to believe me. You can turn around and walk away right now. We can't stop you. But then, Nancy will have to stay here.
Lincoln, leave this place right now. Do you hear me?
Nancy, listen to me.
No matter what, you cannot destroy your own eyes.
Do you remember? You promised to listen to me from now on?
Not this time. Please, just leave.
Actually, trading my eyes for your life isn't a bad deal. I don't want to keep Vince's eyes anyway.
Lincoln. Lincoln, wait. I have something to tell you. I lied to you. I said I'd listen to you if you helped me get revenge. I was lying. That wasn't my plan at all.
What?
Lincoln, wait. I have something to tell you. I actually lied to you. I said I'd listen to you if you helped me get revenge. I was lying. That wasn't my plan at all.
What?
I'd already decided, after you helped me get revenge, I'd find a chance to end everything, give up my life, and go meet my Vince.
Young master, are you okay?
So, Lincoln, I'm not worth sacrificing your eyes for... Because I never planned to keep living. I'd already decided, after you helped me get revenge, I'd find a chance to end everything, give up my life, and go meet my Vince.
Young master, how are you? Nancy, you're asking for it.
Uncle Zane, don't hurt her.
Why stop? Stab me right here. Don't you care about your young master? Stab me. Everything will be over then.
Nancy, let go.
No. Butler Zane, don't you want to finish me off? Do it now.
Forgive me, young master. Nancy is a menace. I must get rid of her for you.
No.
I killed someone.
Nancy is a menace. I must get rid of her for you.
No.
I killed someone.
Nancy, listen to me. I was the one leading that move. It has nothing to do with you. I'll explain everything to the police. Don't be afraid.
Lincoln.
Someone, come here.
CEO Holt, what happened?
Take Nancy home, then call the police.
Lincoln.
Calling my name sounds much better than young Master Holt.
I want to stay here.
Nancy, it was self-defense. I'll be fine, don't worry.
Promise?
I promise. But you must promise me something too. Don't do anything foolish from now on. Don't even think about ending it. I need to know. You'll wait for me safely, so I can handle this with peace of mind, okay?
I promise I'll be okay.
Secretary Channing, take her home now.
Yes? CEO Holt? Let's go, Miss Jenner. Miss Jenner, please eat something.
I'm not hungry. Secretary Channing, where is Lincoln now?
CEO Holt is still busy. He'll be back soon.
Okay. I'll wait for him.
Miss Jenner, you haven't eaten all day. Your body can't take much more of this. I'm sure CEO Holt wouldn't want to see you like this. You promised CEO Holt, remember, that you would wait for him safely?
I did promise him I'd wait. Don't worry, I'll eat in a bit.
Nancy, I'm back.
You're back, Lincoln. You're finally back. How is the situation now? How will the police handle this?
Come here. Let's sit and talk.
Okay.
Police confirmed Cyrus and Butler Zane attempted assault. It was self-defense. Butler Zane isn't badly hurt. He's in custody after getting stitches. But Cyrus had a cardiac arrest after confessing. This time, he's really gone.
I see.
Vince's heart will never beat again. Are you sad?
I just feel he's finally at peace now.
That's good. By the way, police interrogated Butler Zane today. There's progress on the truth of Vince's death.
What progress? What progress?
Actually, Butler Zane was the one who killed Vince. After Cyrus died, Butler Zane lost hope and confessed everything.
It was him?
Yes. According to him, although Cyrus was the heir of the Fosters, he wasn't the only choice at first. Finn had 2 illegitimate sons. Butler Zane got rid of the rivals for him. That's how Cyrus inherited the Fosters.
Got rid of means those 2 are.
They're gone. Butler Zane treated Cyrus like his own son. Cyrus had heart issues after inheriting the Fosters. He searched everywhere for a matching blood type. He finally chose Vince out of dozens.
Why Vince?
Because he had excellent grades and was healthy and came from a poor background.
He chose the most outstanding and the easiest target.
Yes. But now, you've avenged Vince. Those killers will get what they deserve.
Yeah. It's all over.
All the bad things are over. Nancy, it's a new beginning for you. Look at me. In the future, whether you look at me or someone else, you can think of whoever you want. Just don't give up on yourself anymore. Do you hear me?
Lincoln, your eyes are so beautiful.
I'm glad you like them.
Not just your eyes and nose, but your lips. Everything about you is handsome.
In your eyes, who are you really looking at?
It's you, Lincoln. I see the real you.
Nancy, let's be together for good, okay?
Okay.